was after a deep and meaningless relationship.
Oh, no.
I've sworn off men forever.
I thought I'd be safe in my own house. How can people behave like that?
I was thinking about a patient I tended to earlier. She'd been mugged in her own home. I made a lot of reassuring noises. Ironic, really, coming from a woman who can't even go into a bank.
I didn't know it bothered you.
Oh, normally I'm fine. It's just every now and again things creep up on me, much to my surprise. Please. Taller than me, I think. A little anyway, and quite thin. I'm sorry it was dark. I can't be sure.
No, you've done very well.
I'm usually more observant.
Well, this gives us something to go on for the moment. But if you come down to the station in the morning, then we'll roll through the details again and we'll make up a computer likeness.
Okay. I really don't know what I thought I was doing, attacking him like that. Stupid.
Well, a little thoughtless, perhaps. I mean, you could have been hurt. But I'd say you scared him off for good, though.
I was just so angry.
Anything inside? No. Right. Didn't seem to be carrying a weapon of any description?
No, I don't think so.
Well, we've had a few reports of a problem in the neighbourhood recently, but this is the first break-in as far as we know.
You don't think this could be connected with the bank robbery?
Oh, I think that's unlikely.
What if he's not just a burglar? What if he comes back?
Well, I doubt if he'd take you on again anyway. But we'll put a few patrols on in the area. Do you have anyone you can stay with for the night?
Oh, there's no need. I'm fine.
You sure now?
Absolutely.
We'll see you in the morning then.
Thank you.
Okay, good night.
You certainly haven't wasted any time.
I was lucky to find a place I could move into straight away.
You sure you're not rushing things?
No, the flat was too small for two, and this is such a good house I'd be mad to let it go.
So Andrew's definitely staying on with you?
Yes, of course.
Oh.
They assure me the phone will be reconnected by tomorrow, but if it's not, you'll just have to use my pager.
Oh, Tom.
Morning all.
Hello, Tom.
What are you doing here? I thought Stuart was picking you up from the sleep place.
Oh, I had him drop me off. I thought you'd want to hear all about it.
Yes,
You
but
know, I've had the best rest I've had in years.
Patients often say that.
What? Hooked up to all those machines every night?
Didn't bother me at all.
Well, it's just a matter of creating a relaxing environment.
G'day, Sam. It's fascinating, Marge. I never realised how busy we were while we were sleeping. See, it's all to do with what they call REMs, rapid eye movement.
So what's the verdict?
Well, I was just saying...
Cut out the scientific stuff, love. Did they find out what was wrong with you?
Well, they reckon it's probably narcolepsy.
Oh, really? I thought it might be.
Well, can it be cured?
Well, not cured exactly, but I've got to get this script filled. The doctor there says I should try these. He reckons I'll have it cleared up in no time.
Wow, simple as that, eh?
Yeah. I don't know why I made such a fuss about going there.
Well, he's not exactly shy. He's just polite. And I'm sure he'd like to ask me out, but... Well, he just said he'd like to get to know me first. Does that make sense? Who? This guy I met, Jason. Oh, sounds nice. Are you feeling okay?
Not really. Mum and Dad are coming to dinner.
And they make you sick?
No, they're great, except...
What?
Well, they're just old-fashioned, typical country people, I suppose. My dad especially. Well, he was worried about me coming to the big bad city all alone. So, well, I don't know what I'm going to say to them. They think I'm so defenseless and innocent and...
Alison, you haven't exactly been taking a walk on the wild side. Or have you?
No.
Well, then what's there to worry about?
I did tell them one little white lie.
What? What?
I knew Dad wouldn't approve of me living with two guys, so I just said I was living with two nurses.
Oh, that's easy. Just tell them you forgot to mention
Two
them.
female nurses. Samantha and Stephanie.
What?
It sort of slipped out when I was trying to tell Mum about the house.
Gee, I don't know how Sam and Steve are going to feel about wearing dresses for dinner.
Don't. I don't know what I'm going to be more worried about, admitting to Mum and Dad I lied, or this razzing I'm going to get from Sam and Steve when they find out. Is something wrong?
Steve.
Okay, if you don't want to say anything, I won't.
What?
It's fine. Steve's just having a little joke.
Oh. Will I need physio?
No. Just keep it clean and dry and you'll be able to lead a normal life. More or less.
Good. In that case, you can come to dinner at my place.
I really don't think you should be cooking with a hand like that, Gina.
Oh, I don't see why not.
You have to, so I can say thank you for saving my life in the siege.
Well, Fowls will be fine.
I'm not taking no for an answer.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to. I'm working.
Oh, you can't be working tonight, too.
Double shift.
No. Well, soon then. I'll check with you tomorrow. Thanks, Dr. Fleming.
You can't be working tonight. You're on an early.
No.
Yes, but why do you want to know?
So I know when he's free for dinner.
But wouldn't it be more sensible just to ask him? Oh, Tom,
What's up?
what are you doing in your uniform?
Marge, what about the roster?
Oh, I'm sorry, Gina, I can't.
Well, you know I'm due to start back today.
Yes, but under the circumstances, wouldn't it be wise to wait and see how the tablets affect you?
Surely you're not going back to work already.
Yes, I'm rostered on.
But Meredith said you just come from the sleep lab.
That's right.
Then you should be resting.
Resting from what? All I did was sleep.
Another few days wouldn't hurt.
I don't need another few days.
If you're on your medication, it could be dangerous to drive. You should at least inform your superiors.
The medication is to keep me awake. How can it be dangerous?
It's not always that simple. You shouldn't be putting patients at risk.
Oh, I don't think Tom would do that.
Not intentionally, perhaps.
Thank you for your concern, Miss Burton. But now, if you'll excuse me, you've made me late for work.
I really think you should try and talk some sense into him, Marge.
Oh, I'm sure Tom knows what he's doing.
I don't know what to do with it.
Maybe you could, like, make yourself really unattractive to a woman. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
So, you got plans for tonight?
Nah, not really.
Huh? Gina said something about dinner.
What did you tell her?
Nothing.
Good. She asked, I'm working, okay? I'm really sorry to disappoint her, but that's just the way it goes.
Right.
I'm off to see my folks tonight.
Oh, so neither of you will be home till what, say midnight?
How come you're so interested?
Oh, I was just thinking of having some around for dinner.
Chris, eh?
No, as a matter of fact, not Chris.
Nurse Mills to examination room 1, please.
Catch you later, guys.
Yeah.
I've got a matrix too.
Kirsty, it's Alison. Look, what are you doing tonight? I have had a major brainwave.
Oh, Sergeant Vining to see you.
Thanks, Marge.
About the bank robbers, I suppose.
Hello again.
Sergeant, would you like to come through to one of the examination rooms?
I was only to take a moment.
Very well, but down here.
Right. I have the computer sketch we made from your description of our intruder. I'd like to take another look at him. Are you sure this is a good likeness of the man you saw last night?
Well, it was very dark. I was sure this morning, but now...
Well, I think you might be confusing him in your mind with Alec McCullum from the bank robbery.
I must be losing my grip.
Well, that's hardly surprising, going through two traumas so close together.
Yes, but I've wasted your time.
Well, not necessarily. What about this man?
Yes, that's him, definitely. How did you...
Well, a neighbour of yours also saw him lurking about, and she described him pretty thoroughly.
He's known to you then?
Oh, yes. Several previous offences. There's breaking and entering and theft, but there's definitely no connection to the armed robbery.
That's a relief.
Well, I'm sure we'll be picking up before too long. I'll be in touch then.
Thank you.
All we have to remember is that Gina is Samantha, Kirsty is Stephanie, right?
I don't think Samantha suits me. Oh, for goodness sake, let it be Stephanie.
Fine, fine. Gina is Stephanie, Kirsty is Samantha. Now, what else? Oh, bedrooms. Sam's room is Samantha's room. Steve's room is Stephanie's room. Got it?
Got it.
Gina, have you got it? Which is your bedroom?
Steve's.
Just remember not to say Steve's. Now, did you bring any personal items?
Yep. I brought some of my old dolls. Thought it might make the place look more like an all-girl hangout.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and I bought one of my Guns N' Roses posters. What, don't you like Guns N' Roses? Oh, come on. She said to bring stuff that makes it look like we live here. Yeah, 3 girls live here, not a bikie gang.
They're here.
Okay, action station. All set, Stephanie?
Stephanie?
Yeah. Okay. Sam's boxing trophy. Someone grab it.
Mum.
Hi. Sorry we're late, but you know what your father's like about driving in the city?
Hi, Dad.
How are you, kitten?
I'm fine. Come on.
Is it safe to leave the car in the street?
Yeah, sure. Is everything okay?
Wasn't it silly? We're here, aren't we?
Right, Mum, Dad, I'd like you to meet my flatmates, Samantha and Stephanie.
Samantha, you're just the way I pictured you.
How do you do? Oh, yours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Middleweight champion.
Yeah.
It's her brothers.
Drinks. How about a drink?
Yeah.
You must be thirsty. You're looking fit, Dad.
Hey,
Where'd
Sam.
you disappear to? Just down the base to hand in my timesheets. They asked me to give you this.
Oh, Dad.
Hey, look, I'm just off to Fairwell drinks to Singo, and I thought you might like to take along.
Yeah, but I said I'd go to my parents tonight.
Come on, man, he's off overseas. It'll be our last chance to give him a hard time.
Guess so.
Cool.
Suppose Mum won't mind if I make it tomorrow. I can change.
All right.
Mongrels.
What? They've knocked you back for another pay rise?
I've been suspended.
Why?
While we seek to clarify your current medical condition, should have been reported by you at your earliest convenience. Somebody ratted on me.
Nah.
Well, they must have.
Well, you just have to tell them you're, all fixed up.
But it was nobody's business. I bet it was that bloody Burton woman.
Oh, look, I'm sure it
Can't
was.
keep her nose out of anything. I got a good mind to break it for her.
Take credit cards, Gun. Wouldn't it be fantastic if there were one website out there where you could take a butcher's at a whole bunch of credit cards and check out what sort of deal you could score off them like? That'd be well fantastic.
Go compare.
Oh, fantastic!
It's all good news. There's loads to choose at Go Compare. From loans to plastic, they're quite fantastic. Nothing quite compares to Go Compare.
Oh, fantastic!
I need my car. I can't have it stuck at a garage out here. Who can help? Quick, think.
Restore some order. Find out more at quickquid.co.uk.
Sir, with fragrance release.
Ah.
Sir, with fragrance release. For burst after burst of uplifting fragrance. Always keep away from children.
The big, the bang, the big, the bang, the big. Together we started a revolution, but it ain't gonna last forever. So big bang.
If you want a great deal on broadband, PlusNet can help you out. Unlimited broadband free for a whopping 18 months when you take line rental. Don't miss out! Unlimited broadband free for a whole 18 months. Offer ends 30th of August. Great service at a great price. It's broadband that loves you back. Call 0800 028 8888 now. PlusNet will do you proud.
Aging is celebrated with food. This creates sticky mess. Enjoyable for humans, not for dishes. Thankfully, Finish has the Powerball to take on anything.
And now, Finish Quantum. 60 dishwasher tablets are just £10 in Asda.
Design! One sheet! Make big mess. New Plenty is now 15% more strong as bull and as wettable, wringable, and scrub-bubbable as ever. Plenty, now 15% stronger. One sheet does plenty.
Whenever I've had problems with Andrew before, I've just called Mum. But I can hardly phone Europe every 5 minutes. Not that I haven't picked up the phone a few times. Here I am boring you about the little monster again. You should just tell me to shut up.
Sorry? Oh, you're not boring me. I've been a bit vague all day.
Is it the police? Marge mentioned they'd been around again.
Yes.
I think the best thing to do is to focus on the fact that they've been arrested and they'll be punished.
Actually, it wasn't about the bank robbers. I had an intruder in the flat last night.
No, what happened?
Nothing. He didn't get whatever it was he came for, I'm glad to say.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, it's no big deal, really. Nothing happened. It was just a nuisance.
A nuisance? What was the bank robbery? An inconvenience? You don't think that...
No. No connection. Just a run of bad luck. Petty burglary, it seems.
Makes you realise how bad things have got these days, doesn't it? You sure you'll be all right?
Oh, fine. Really.
So how long have you been nursing, Samantha? You hardly look old enough to have finished your training.
I haven't. That is, I have, but I'm doing more training and I'm much older than I look. Yeah, I'm a lot older than I look too. I was born in a leap year.
Dinner smells good. I hope you've been eating properly, Ellie.
I wouldn't mind betting tonight's the first time she's been in the kitchen.
Oh, no, of course it isn't. We have dinner parties all the time.
And what about boyfriends? I thought you'd be making the most of the nightlife.
Better not be.
Oh, I don't go out with any guys or anything. Samantha took us to a nightclub once, didn't you?
Yeah, but I don't go much for nightclubs either.
Yeah, she's a total fish out of water in a nightclub. Not like this other girl I know. Last week she came on to half the guys in the club and just about caused a riot.
I think that's a slight exaggeration.
Oh, sure, Kirsty. Was really out of it that night, off the planet.
Who's this Kirsty?
Friend of ours.
Dear.
So what happened?
Don't pay much attention to Steph. She gets things very mixed up.
Kirsty was like coming on to all these guys. Anyway, by the end of the night, at least 2 of them thought they were onto a sure thing. So while she's in the ladies, they're outside bashing each other's skulls to a pulp. It was horrible, especially because I always faint at the sight of blood, and there was lots of it, I tell you, buckets.
It must be difficult for a nurse.
What?
Always fainting at the sight of blood.
Yeah, but not when I'm at work.
And the name of your regular doctor?
You couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You had to stick your bib in.
Mr. Nielsen, if you don't mind, I'm busy right now.
I'm not playing God as usual. It's a favourite pastime.
I don't know what's prompted this tantrum, but I'm sure it can wait.
Well, why did you do it? You must have known what would happen.
I'm sorry. If you take a seat, a doctor will be with you in a moment. Do what?
Report me. So I was unfit to drive.
I did no such thing.
Don't deny it. I've been suspended thanks to you.
I admit I had doubts about you driving, but I did not report you. I'd hoped you'd come to your senses and take some more time off.
Well, who else would have dobbed me in?
I have no idea.
There's only a few round here who know I had a problem.
Miss Nielsen, I really am very busy.
That must be... Right, Tommy.
Oh, Perry, I was hoping to catch you.
Only just.
Look, I was thinking about the break-in, and I know you're not worried. Anyway, I wondered if you might want to move in with me for a few days.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but...
Well, even if you're not worried, it might be wise to play it safe. Not that I want to scare you.
Oh, look, you've got enough on your plate with Andrew. You don't need me hanging around.
There's plenty of room in the new house.
No, I think it's better if I go home.
Okay, well, the offer's there anyway.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, I suppose a whining 10-year-old's not really what you need right now. Not exactly relaxing.
It's not that I like kids.
Oh, he's yours. You sure you'll be all right then?
Yeah. The police said they'd be keeping an eye on the place.
That's good.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Night.
This Kirsty sounds like a bad egg to me. You girls should steer clear of her.
Stephanie certainly should. Why don't you move into the lounge and I'll bring you some coffee?
Who's the regular gentleman caller then?
Sorry?
Don't tell me there isn't a man who spends the night here from time to time. I saw the aftershave at the back of the bathroom cabinet.
We should be snooping around in there.
Hey, evening all.
What are you doing up here?
Who are these jokers?
It's all right, Dad.
Do you always enter without knocking? And you should keep the door locked and show some common sense.
This is Dad. G'day, mate.
Yeah, and
G'day.
this is my mum. This is
Pleased to
Stephanie's boyfriend and Samantha's boyfriend.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Sam.
Sam and Samantha, Steve and Stephanie?
Strange, huh?
Yeah, well, I reckon I need to crash.
Oh, you can't go in Samantha's room. Well, after all, she'll be wanting to go to bed soon. Hey, look, why don't I pour you guys a nice coffee and then you can be on your way? After all, it's not that far, is it?
Hi, love, you're a bit late.
Typical. Drop a bombshell and run for cover.
Where you been?
Well, I'm trying to get hold of someone from HQ.
What happened?
I've been suspended, that's what happened. They're going to be making inquiries about my health. Bloody Sam. He's lucky he's not home tonight because I feel like going round there and teaching him some respect.
What's Sam got to do with it?
Oh, must have been him to drop me in it. If I can't tear strips off him, at least I'll let the powers that be know how I feel. The number's got to be here somewhere.
Who are you phoning?
My boss. I don't care if he is in bed, I'll wake him up. Didn't even have the decency to tell me in person. Sticks it in a memo.
So how long have you and Stephanie been seeing each other, Steve?
Oh, not really that long, Mrs. R.
But we are engaged.
I told you, Stephanie, it's off.
Oh, come on, Stevie. You know you want to.
Not if my mother can't accept her past.
What past?
Samantha?
Your mother doesn't approve?
Irene, it's time we got mobile.
Oh, don't be silly. We're just getting to know everyone.
It's a long drive.
I told you we should have booked a hotel.
And I told you no. But you still had to throw a suitcase in the boot, didn't you?
Doesn't hurt to be prepared, does it? Oh, well, looks like we're off.
Oh, it's a shame.
Hey, next time you can stay longer.
Well, I wanted to this time, but your father has to get back. Cows to milk, chooks to feed, you know how it is.
I said you could have stayed. There's nothing stopping you.
It's all very well to say that now.
Why, stay then. Catch the bus home whenever you want. It doesn't bother me.
Well, I suppose I could.
Mum, you've got no clothes.
Well, I bought some clothes in town today, and I've got some essentials in the suitcase.
Yeah, but...
Bought them just in case, eh, Irene?
Hey, Mum, I really don't think it's such a good
Make your mind up, woman.
Well, why not? I don't mind bunking out on the couch. It'll be fun. That's if you don't mind.
No, that's fine. Of course not. Lovely.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost at sea. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance, I'll dream Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another place. Just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland it's hard to see. Shortland Street.